Hello, Tatum here, and welcome back to the second day of our Summer Heat Strength Challenge. I am super excited to coach you through this Glutes and Abs workout. This workout will help you build the core you need to succeed at lifting more weights, feeling stronger, running more efficiently, and reducing your chances of injury. We will open up and finish with a few exercises to help isolate and engage our bottom, hips, and core. Then we'll move into compound exercises using our dumbbells. This is a super important workout to add to your routine. Now grab your equipment and turn up the heat.
All right, hello, and welcome back to day 2 of our Summer Heat Strength Challenge. I'm super excited to be back after a couple weeks of downtime. So we're gonna get started today with 15 to 20 pound is what I have for weights. Just kind of go off of that. If you've been training with me, you might want to be 5 pounds less or more. I'm also using a stability ball, a small stepper, which you can use the edge of a couch. And I do have my hip bands today. If you have them, no worries. If you don't own any of this equipment, just try to have a little bit of weight, although I do believe you could get by with a lot of this today without the weight and just using body weight, okay? All right, so it's time to get started. We're gonna warm up here, get the glutes activated in my first circuit. Right now, let's just do some leg swings, all right? Forward, back, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, other side. 1, stand tall. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. Let's go ahead and go in front of the body. Right here, cross it over. Give it a little turn. If you need to hold on, fine, but I really want you to focus on some core balance here and stability, all right? So you gotta draw that stomach in, squeeze the glutes, and stand tall. Let's give it 3 more here, and 3, 2, and 1. Balance is not great for me today. Let's go with the other side. 1, 2, 3, we'll go to 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice work. All right, let's open the gate just a little bit here as well. So lift this front knee. I'm using my right leg here. We're gonna swing it open. We're gonna swing it closed and step it back down. Back up again, swing open, close, down. That's 2. Let's go again. 3, 4, and 5. Good, other side. Lift that left knee, wide open. Again, you can hold on if you need to and find your balance there with a little help if it's one of those days. I get it. 3, woo, 4, lost it there, and 5. Nice work. On this one, we're gonna go ahead and step back and scoop there by your heel, then step back and scoop. You can stay in one place. You don't have to step back. If you wanna just tap that foot out and give it a good scoop, you can. But I like moving. So we're gonna start up here, and I'm gonna give a little step back each time. Good, reach. As long as I don't go off screen. Here we go, other direction, scoop. I'm thinking about ice cream. I don't know about you. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, that's what scoop means here. No, scoop and scoop. Nice work. Hopefully that feels a little better. Let's go ahead and kick behind just a little bit. Get those heels up. Woo, there we go. Nice work. Tap it out. This doesn't need to be high. There is not a whole lot of high intensity today. Usually when we work the glutes and the legs, we feel it. It's kind of tied to that heart too. That heart rate's gonna bump up as we push blood out into those large muscles, so it's okay. We'll be getting there. We have 43 seconds here. I wanna do one more stretch with you. Touch those toes, just come on down. You may have to bend your knees like me. That's okay, go ahead and touch them. Don't let them leave your toes. Your fingers, don't let your fingers leave your toes. We're gonna drop your bottom, lift your bottom. Woo, just go as far as you can there. Drop, give me one more lift. Now one more drop, arms out in front to stand. Nice work, let's do that again. Touch those toes, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, arms out in front and stand. All right, it's time to get started again. This is just a 1 set circuit that we're gonna do. And we're just doing this to get kind of activated a little bit. So on one leg here, I just want you to do a rear lift with the right leg, standing tall, squeezing, feeling that outside glute there, or that glute max actually working for you here, just a lift. Try not to lean and give into this. We're standing tall, so that lift might be small, and that's okay. 8 seconds here, we'll switch to the other side. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Doesn't that feel good? Other side. Just stand and lift. Small movements. We're easing in here today. We're gonna get this glute going the glutes going for us. A little bit of ab work maybe here, and then we'll get started with our main set, our strength set. Then we'll finish with some smaller muscles. Good. Squeeze and lift. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We're going down to bird dog. This is where we'll add a little crunch as well. If adding the crossover crunch is too much today, just work on the bird dog. So on your hands and knees here, I'm going to end up having you lift left arm and right leg. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Lift that left arm, lift that right leg, point, reach. And then if you're there, you're going to bring that left elbow and right knee together. And then you're going to push them back out with a nice good reach, all while we're balancing. So draw that belly button towards the spine. Squeeze those glutes, get them activated. Find your balance. This does not have to be quick. I really want that balance in there. Good. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to switch to the other side. Right arm up, left leg back. Draw that right elbow into the left knee and extend. Find your balance. Draw the rib cage towards the spine. All right. Good. Reach. Extend. Bring the elbow and knee together. If that's not there today, you're just tapping down. You're just working bird dog without that crunch. All right, we're gonna do a glute bridge. You can do this with 2 feet or 1. I'm gonna go for 1 today, but you could go double. You're just lifting. First, you're gonna kind of draw the stomach in. You're gonna squeeze the glutes, both cheeks you should feel, and then you're gonna lift, all right? If you've been doing this a while, you can join me here for a single leg glute bridge. The nice thing about this one is you feel a little stretch in one hip while the other one works. There you go. Lift. Just extend those hips all the way up. Palms are facing up. If that bothers you, you can turn your palms down. All right, good job. Switch legs if you're doing a single leg with me. Here we go. And just like if you were doing double, I want you to squeeze that cheek, that right bottom, and get it to go, and then lift. That's it, and draw that stomach in. There's a lot going on. I know I'm giving you a lot of cues here. There is a lot going on in this one. It's all good, just practice. That's why we're doing this before we get started. 3, 2, and 1, rest. All right, side plank with abduction, 30 seconds each side. If it's too much to abduct, you're just gonna work your side plank, all right? So elbow under shoulder to start, knees in line with your hips, feet behind. You're gonna start right here, just lifting those hips. This may be enough. If you're there, you're gonna go with me here, and we're gonna just lift our leg into abduction. Lead with the heel. That's it, keep those hips up, keep the hips forward. A lot of times to make it easier, we automatically tilt our hips back, keep them forward. That's it. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Other side, same thing. Make sure this elbow's under the shoulder for support. You're gonna bend the knees behind. Knees are in line with the hips, hips forward. Here we go. Either hold that side plank or join me here. You can even just hold abduction here, the bent knee, and maybe that works for you as a modification. You find your modification, you do you, and find your challenge too as well there. Good, lift, woo! Feeling it, right? We are ready to go. We are gonna be warm and ready for this workout. Keep those hips forward, don't let them push back. 3, 2, and 1, rest. All right, good job. Just stretch it out a little bit, push back. All right. Here we go. We have a minute's rest. I'm gonna grab a quick sip. We're gonna set up for our next circuit. That was just one set. If you wanna do more, go ahead, but I don't really wanna tire you out for the rest of the workout. And I tell you, I'm already feeling it. So we just wanna feel it. We wanna know that those muscles are working. If you don't feel that you feel more hamstring in this workout today than glutes, let me know. Comment, maybe we can talk on Facebook and figure out if we can get them firing again. So it's a process. All right, so here we go. We have a curtsy lunge to start. We have 15 seconds. And we are gonna be using our stepper, our band on this one. So just have some of that stuff nearby. I think I'm gonna start with my 15s on this curtsy. We're gonna alternate side to side on this one, okay? So 3, 2, and 1, we're gonna step back at an angle. Here you wanna try to keep those hips forward, okay? Step to the side, back and forth. We're just gonna alternate. We're gonna do a single on one of these here, but for today, if you feel comfortable, let's go ahead and bring it side to side. Again, trying to keep those hips squared, even trying to engage your adductor a little bit, the inner thigh, so kind of squeeze there as you do this one. Good. Good, great job. These are 45 seconds to a minute on these exercises. I think I made this one a minute just because it takes a little time to get back and forth, and I wanted to make sure we got enough reps on each side. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Good job, good job. All right, one leg. I'm gonna go with these weights. We're gonna do a one leg squat. I do a lot of these to a chair. We're gonna modify it by putting a toe up here for support. Again, you can use anything you can put your foot up on. And we're just gonna go into that squat. We're gonna sit down. Come back up. All right, so there's not a lot of pressure on that front leg. It's all on this back leg as we balance and squat it out here. You can have 2 dumbbells here like I'm doing, or just work balance and body weight. Good, we're gonna change at the 30 mark, or the halfway. There you go. Switch sides, right side. That's it. Notice if one side feels better than the other. I have a lot of tightness in that left side, so it didn't feel quite as natural as this. Good, toes up. And maybe this is too much and you just want to do a deep squat today without the single. That's fine. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. So you could just take it here and go as deep as you can with a squat instead of the single if you're just getting started. That might be where you need to be. Elevated glute bridge here. I'm gonna grab some heavier weight. I'm gonna use my stepper, but you can do this from the floor, okay? So go ahead and lay from the floor, weight or no weight on your lap, 1 or 2. You can do this from the floor, and we're just gonna come down here and lift, okay? 2 feet, just like we did in warm up. I'm just elevating a little bit because it's a little easier to feel my glutes if I do. This is a great way. I really feel them activating and working here. That's it. Squeeze and then lift, all right? Again, do this from the floor on your back. That's fine. Don't worry if you don't have a stepper for today. You could use your ball too as elevation if you're very comfortable with the ball and you have good stability. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Nice work. All right. We're gonna leave those weights there. We're gonna put our band on if you have one. No worries if you don't. The other thing, I guess I should have brought it out. There is a modification for this one with another band, but we're gonna get down into a squat and we're just gonna step to the right, 2 to 4 steps, okay? Up to you in your space, and then left. Again, you can do the same thing and feel good glute work here, okay? Just by staying low and stepping out. Now make sure on these step outs, if you have a band, or even if you don't, that you're not stepping out here and the knees are caving, okay? We wanna be about shoulder width apart here, maybe hip width, just so that those knees can stay over the ankles. And we're moving back and forth. We have 10 seconds. Now, There's another way to do this with a band that's not looped, or a hip band, just an exercise band. 3, 2, and 1. We have 30 seconds rest. We're going back through this again. Whew. So there's another way. If you have a long band, let me just kind of talk. I wish I had one to show you. If you have a long band, you can step on it and hold your band here at the hips, and you can get down and you can walk, or you can crisscross through the middle here and walk with one of those as well, okay? It's doable. The flat bands work a little bit better than the tubes that are around, but that's something to do. We got curtsy lunges again. Curtsy lunges, everyone. Did I say lunches or lunges? Here we go. Am I hungry? No. Here we go. Step it out, curtsy. Alternating side to side. You got it. Keep those hips squared to the front if you can. All right, practice. That's it. Great job. Working a little extra long here. Making sure we get quite a few on each side. Maybe the curtsy is a little tough for you getting started. Go with body weight. If it's still too much today, go ahead and do a reverse lunge and just kind of hinge at the hips a bit and get into the glute and hamstring that way. I believe we did those not too long ago, so I'm kind of mixing it up, but I understand if you're still practicing your lunges, you don't have to add anything fancy. Just do your reverse lunges. It's all good. Seriously. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Good job. Oh, squats. I'm going to use this. This was tough. So 1 foot up, 1 foot down. Again, you can put your foot on a small stepper. You could also just kick it out in front here, low, and still push that weight in that back one, all right? Okay, we're working. 30 seconds each side. What did I want to say about baby steps? I mean, I think it's hard. I know everybody wants to jump right ahead and into the big stuff, and maybe you were there once in your time and you've fallen off a little bit, so you think you can just jump back there. Take the time. I just had this conversation with an athlete. You know, it's okay to ease in. There's plenty of time to get to that point, and by easing in and building a good base, you're going to stay, maybe, hopefully, stay a little bit more injury-free. You're gonna feel good and energetic and not depleted, worn down, and not liking your workouts, right? So it's okay to modify when I give them to you. That's rest. Good job. I hope you switched legs. I don't know if I said I was talking so much. Here we go. We've got glute bridge. I'm using my little stepper again. Shoulder blades are at the stepper. You can use your couch. If you have a soft couch there that's low. And I'm gonna go with 2 dumbbells here. And we're just gonna bridge all the way up. And I'm gonna tap down. Again, this is a great one. You could do this on the ball. I would probably do it with the glute band, hip band around your knees, up above your knees, not around your knees, above your knees on the ball versus, I don't know, you could do one weight if it feels sturdy, but be careful. Maybe get the stability, get the form, get used to it. Good. And when we come up, we want to fully extend. You want to make sure you're not feeling the hamstring today, or you're feeling glute activation and engagement. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Great job. All right, banded squats. With that side step, if you have any kind of band at all, you can step on it and hold it, or go with this band here, or no band at all. We're working, we're moving, we're stepping. It's all good. All right, but I do suggest, if you're having a lot of fun with the in-home workouts and being home, to go ahead and purchase these things. Maybe they're little rewards for you for sticking to the workouts or the exercises, or whatever you're doing there on your fitness journey. You know, go ahead, treat yourself to a few of these products, or a few extra pieces of equipment. It's gonna mix it up and help it fun for you, or help it be, oh, I say fun. Nobody thinks it's fun. I'm sorry. I know better. My clients tell me so. My fun's a little different. Sorry, I'm like a kid in a candy store when you put me into a gym or a store with all this equipment. All right, that's rest, everyone. You're rocking it. 23 more seconds to go here. That's all. I didn't give us a lot of time. Just 30. If you need more, take it. Always pause as an option in between these circuits. You know, I put rest on there. We're all at different fitness levels. So some of us will recover very quickly and we'll feel ready to go. Some of us won't, and so we'll need some time. That's the beauty of the recording. You can just go ahead and go with the pause. All right, curtsy lunges again. Back and forth. Love a good lunge. Love a good lunge. Any kind of lunging. Again, really helps with the running, and I'm a big runner. Maybe not as much as I used to be. I'm trying to get back. That's okay. There's time. Always time. Good job. Actually trying to get back on my bike again and out there. And actually had a old friend and client contact me today, so I think we might set up bike ride dates on Saturday morning. So if you're local and you want to ride, let me know. I don't know how frequent it'll be or what time, but we're looking at Saturday mornings early once the sun has come up. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Whew, good job. All right, back to those elevated if you can. Otherwise, you're laying at the floor and doing your glute bridge. It's all good. I do like the stepper. Again, I love equipment, so you'll have to excuse me. You'll see it in quite a bit of my videos, but I'll always try to give you options, okay, for something else. Here, you just use the floor. No biggie. But being elevated helps me kind of squeeze and use those glutes, which is great. That's it. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Keep going. I forgot our little squat, our one leg squat. I moved ahead. I jumped ahead. Just keep working here into the glute bridge. If you remembered what you were doing and you did the one-legged squat, you're switching and working that other side. So sorry. There we go. Lift. Guess I got excited about these. I saw the weights here. I was like, let's do it. That's it. Squeeze first, then lift. Woo, and rest. Nice work. All right, now we'll go to that elevated one-leg squat. All right, the modified one-leg squat. Feel free to just kind of stagger your squat and go back into that back leg there, all right, instead of having it elevated. Otherwise, just work your squats. It's all good. Just get a little deep there. Work depth, maybe just body weight. And I'm gonna move over here and make sure I watch the timer because this isn't gonna tell us halfway now. And we're there, so let's switch, other side. That's it. Put that weight in that back leg, not in the front. The front is just resting, propping itself up there. Good, that's it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, on to exercise 4. These are our squat lateral steps. I love these bands. You can also grab a long band and step on it, okay, and hold it. Here we go, let's walk. Get down in a squat. And I want those steps to be small because I don't want those knees caving in. You gotta be able to keep the pressure against the band the whole time. Keep those knees out over those ankles. Good, I'm going about 3 steps each direction. Depends on your space there. Just make sure you don't go too far because you wanna get both sides going here today. Good, get deep. Come on, let's see if we can go a little bit deeper now. Ooh, there we go, huh? A little deeper. Legs, top of the legs a little more parallel to the floor. Ooh, burning a little bit more. There you go. 3, 2, and 1. I'm just gonna equal that out. All right, we have a minute's rest. Great job. These go too quick for me. I'm trying to keep them around 40 minutes now. In our last challenge I posted on the weekends, we went up to 50 minutes on some of those, almost an hour. I will still post those in the morning. During the week, you can push those to the weekend if you need to, or do half of it and come back to it. I'll kind of try to give you modifications for that. Speaking of, the same thing can be done here with this workout. I did the strength part here. Maybe you just focus on that. Maybe you want to go into what I'm going to do here with the isolated work on the obliques and the medius and minimus we're going to work on in the hips. So you could also just do that if you really need that kind of focus a couple days a week, making sure there's a rest day in between. We have 4 seconds. We're going to do a wall hip raise, and I really wanted to show you this one first. Without the ball, you're going to put your arm up, raise this leg, and you're just going to lift up and in and touch the wall, okay, with your hip. I'm going to go ahead and put my ball here for those who have a ball. Hold on the wall, lift that right knee up 90 degrees. Some of you at classes have been doing a lot of these with me. I do love this one. Got this one, I forget where I found this one online. It's great, it's a good one, okay? You're just gonna push, you're using this outside hip, not this one here to push in and up, okay? It's kind of like doing a dip from the floor, but you can stand here and put your arm against the wall without the ball and still lift up in and tap the wall, okay? Even if you don't have a ball. And I'm trying to push against the ball a little bit. In. Notice how the ball rises. I'm not doing anything with this leg. I get a lot of people who are trying to move this leg and make the ball move. The ball's not moving because of this leg. It's moving because I'm pushing from this hip into the ball. I'm pushing with my right hip and making that left hip push in. All right, rest. Nice work. I hope that made sense. We're going down to a kneeling fire hydrant now with a little kick, okay? Another good one. We're gonna come down on our hands and knees in this quadruped position. Get a neutral spine here, okay? So I'm not rounded, neutral. Bring that knee out, fire hydrant, right? We're gonna kick out, and down. That's all we're doing. Out, kick. I like to stagger my hands a little bit. It feels a little bit better. It feels like I can get that knee up there. Give it a kick out, bring it back in. Out to the side, kick, and in. Great job. Great work. Really try to bring that leg up parallel here and make sure that foot is also level with the knee. We'll talk about it on the other side because we've got to switch, so out to the side. So instead of leaning with the knee and letting this foot drag, you want them parallel, kick, back in, all right? You got it? Do you understand? I hope I'm making sense. Back and down, good. Ooh, yeah. So next round, because we are going to do a couple of these, you can switch, start on the other side. Because even though this side is working, there you go, and contracting, this right side is isolating. We just used it so you'll feel that difference. All right, next one I have here for you is this, I'm back down, side plank. You're gonna either, side plank with an oblique. You can lay down and work here if you need to. If you're there with the side plank, I want you to lift and stay in the side plank, and you're gonna pull in and then tap out. All right, in and out. Good job. Right here, keeping those hips forward. That bottom knee is bent, leg is behind. That's it. Keep working. Really push those hips up. Don't let them sag. Draw that knee in. Pull the elbow down. Give it a little crunch. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Same thing. Other side. You're doing great. It's going so quick. Same thing, elbow under shoulder, hips forward, hips high, here we go, arm overhead, knee to elbow reach, knee to elbow reach. Nice work, don't forget to keep those hips up. They'll start to sag down, keep them up, but if this is too much today, lay down and work here, that is fine, or just work your side plank again. Find something, break it down, modify it. Yes, this is a combination between a side plank and oblique crunch here. You can break it down to one or the other. All right, if you have any questions about those things, let me know. Oh, we're gonna grab our ball if you have one. If you don't, you're just gonna do a reverse crunch with me. You can use a foam roller as well here, a soccer ball, anything you can squeeze those legs around. We're gonna do a reverse crunch, coming up and down, all right? Squeezing the whole time, drawing the navel towards the floor, okay? Really pulling down here. Even though I'm breathing through this motion, I'm pulling down with the belly, okay? Good, keep them coming, squeeze. Really squeeze those knees around that ball, a foam roller, whatever you have. If not, just bring your knees up towards your chest, get that reverse crunch going today. It's all good. Nice work, that's it. And again, keep them coming. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right. Going back to number 1 here, okay? We're going to the wall here with that hip raise. Let me demonstrate real quick without the ball. So right here, bent arm, still with the knee up. You might have to get a little closer, and you're gonna tap into the wall. That's all you're doing. With this hip, we're tapping in and bringing it back out. Great job. If you have the ball, go for it. If you're there, it's a little bit of resistance, so maybe it's too much. Pushing in, pushing in. Whew. Using the resistance of the ball. Do you feel it in this outside hip? This hip here, this leg is just holding. It's just holding the ball for me here. Pushing with this one. There you go. Switch sides. Great job. This feels good. Ooh, I needed this. Here we go. Knees up, knee up. Not knees, knee. Tomorrow on day 3, I will have arms, I think, and cardio. So we will bring up that heart rate. We had some of that on day 1. So today I'm bringing it down. We're just working and isolating here. Important strength in order to build overall strength right here. And even, I know we have a lot of marathoners out there, a lot of triathletes, a lot of 5K spreads, runners of all type. Rest there. Kneeling fire hydrant, everyone, with the kick. It's that time, it's that season, right? We're out there, we're doing repetitive things like biking and running and walking. This is important to build this base strength, okay? Don't let it go, don't forget it. It may not be the fun stuff. Lift, fire hydrant, notice where my foot is. It's in line with my knee. Kick it out, back down. There you go. Work this side for me. We will switch. Anyway, so don't let this go. Again, we can break this workout down. I will try to remember. I wish I say so much during these videos and then, you know, it's like lost. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Turn around quickly. Here we go, other side. And I forgot to start on the opposite side, but that's okay. I just like to have people do that so if they can see if one side feels really off compared to the other, or not quite there. Anyways, back to this boring stuff here. No, maybe you don't think it's boring. I mean, it's good bottom work, right? We need to make time for it, all right? So what you can do is break this down into 3 sections, or at least 2 different sections to make time for this, and try to revisit it a couple times a week, especially if you are in training for something big with a lot of endurance, even not just sprints, okay? Side plank with the oblique knee strike here, a little oblique crunch. All right, here we go. Again, you can stay low or come up into that side plank, arm overhead, and there we go. Bring that knee and elbow together. Good, lift those hips, keep the bottom forward. It's easy to push back here and lean. Want those hips forward and hips up, forward and up, elbow under shoulder. Reach out, tap, draw in. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, other side, you're doing awesome. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. And remember, you always have the opportunity to just hold here too. In a side plank with a little abduction at least. Just something there to work on. That's it. Reach and draw in. Keep those hips up, keep them forward. Ooh, yeah. Feels good. We got it. Hips forward, come on. 3, 2, and 1. Rest, great job. All right, reverse crunch, grab that ball. I didn't really set this stuff up very conveniently today. Crawled around the floor. Here we go, a little squeeze if you have something to squeeze and hold on to. Here we go, reverse crunch. So I'm gonna tap down here. Make sure you draw down with the stomach and keep that drawing in here as we Bring those knees up and let those hips come up off the floor. Good, that's it. Keep working. You got it. Squeeze, really squeeze. I almost forgot. It's easy to just hold on to this and not really engage the adductors or inner thighs here. I want to get a little bit of both, so make sure we're squeezing. Don't forget. That's it. Control it. Don't swing it around. Control. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Gosh, 40-minute workout. That is our cool down already. How can that be? We're just kind of easing in with this summer heat. It's really hot, right? All right, we're gonna do a few stretches here. Let's go ahead and let's start from the ground on this because I like to dig in. We'll dig into the hips a little bit. So not a little bit of ab, oblique work and things there as well. A little bit of core work. We'll do some more. We did some yesterday, so if you want to see more of something, let me know. Let's go ahead and squeeze here. Just bringing that right foot over that left knee. Sit tall to feel this, okay? Head towards the ceiling. And let me know, I'm trying, when I call this abs and glutes, if you don't think it's enough abs for what you were thinking, let me know. Let me know if my title doesn't seem on enough for you. If you're like, you know what, I was expecting this or that, that's okay. I'll try to be more specific. Try to give you what you're looking for. Nice work. Let's bring this right arm up and around, close to our body, still sitting tall. Give it a little twist. And breathe. One more big breath. Good job. All right. It's busy in our neighborhood today. Let's go ahead, bring that left foot over. It's summer. Grab that knee. Let's give ourselves a little hug. You did a good job today. You deserve a little hug here. Squeeze and sit tall. Oh, it could possibly get loud here. They're laying lines in our neighborhood. It has been nuts. Oh, it's gonna get loud. We may have to just cut a little early. Let's reach behind or crank up that music really loud. Look behind here. Great job. Let's find our knees here, nice and wide, about shoulder width, feet wide as well. We're gonna reach out in front, and I want you to just push back here as far as you can go, gently and comfortably. You can lay your head down, forehead down to the ground if you want as well. And let's do a little rainbow walking over that left knee, and I do apologize if things get a little crazy here. We have about 2 minutes left. You'll just be on your own getting this ready. They might need a little setup out there, so they're digging holes out here. I told you, it's like Mr. Rogers around here, right? You got neighborhood, you got people around, neighbors around, people mowing, I love it. It's fine. Let's go back to that center. We just made a nice little rainbow. Reach back. Let's rock forward and reach back one more time. And again, reaching back. Last one we're gonna do. I want you to find your half kneeling position here. We're just gonna reach outside that knee, elbow outside the knee, put those palms together, press them, and give it a little twist. Good, and breathe. Feels so good. I don't know if you're local or not, but we are doing yoga on Saturdays with my favorite instructor over at a local restaurant called the Boathouse in Cicero. If you're in this area and you want to come join us, I'm out there. It's a lot of fun. It's great to be outside. It starts at 8 a.m. If you have any questions, comment, and I'll give you more details. Or switching sides, right knee up here. Again, elbow to knee pushing. Here comes the noise. I'll be quiet now so we can crank up some music. Good job. All right, let's just push back into child's pose here. Let those knees or toes come together. All right, and that's it today. We'll stop it there. Sorry for the noise. Thank you for joining me, and I cannot wait to see you on day 3. Bye-bye.